I'm here with Jen and Dave. Jen and Dave did not want to have their true identity revealed to anybody, so we're not going to have any video on for this interview. Jen, can you tell me a little bit about why you reached out for help for your family? Can you tell me a little bit about what was going on with your family that you were looking for help with?
Just a lot of stressful times and problems with parenting and problems in the marriage. And I just need someone to help me.
Okay. Now, you asked that your identities not be revealed. Why is that?
Because of everything's personal. Some of it's embarrassing. And I just didn't want people to know my business. Because we can work things out, but people would still remember the problems that the family had and might judge us.
Okay. Now, you go to church on a regular basis?
Yes.
And does your church have resources that you can use for help?
They do.
Okay. So you can go to your pastor, or do they have a counseling center or something like that?
Yeah, but you have to pay for it. In our financial situation, we weren't really able to pay for it. And counseling where we went, the particular counselor was more concerned about the money than us as a couple.
Now, does anybody else at your church know anything about what's going on with your family?
Somewhat, but not really. Not everything.
So you contacted one of our volunteers while you were at church. Can you tell me a little bit about what led you to do that? What led you to contact one of our volunteers at church?
Well, for years I didn't want anyone to know our secrets or the problems we're having, but things were getting so bad that I knew things weren't going to change unless I tried to get our family help. The person that I went to, I've known that person for probably 10 years, and he's just very kind, and I knew he would be non-judgmental, and I knew he wouldn't betray confidence, and I don't know, and God led me to him, and he's been helping us ever since.
Okay. In what way has he been working with your family?
Trying to help us to lean more on God, and he always comes to our house and prays with us before we start our talking, and prays with us before we leave, and it's kind of like gives us something to look forward to. We got someone that's helping us with our problems, and like we have some parenting problems, some marriage problems, financial problems, health problems, and it kind of gives us hope to have someone that walks along beside us to help guide us through our problems.
Okay. So has it been helping to this point?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about the parenting. How is, because everybody has their own way of parenting. What have you seen, and how has the parenting help?
Well, it's biblically based, and it's process. Just trying to work through some problems we're having, and it's still in the process.
So you said it's biblically based. You mean spare the rod, spoil the child?
No, the calm approach.
The calm approach. What is the calm approach?
Taking all day if it has to. Not giving in. Trying to be consistent with discipline. That if the child misbehaves, you don't scream and yell at them. And if the child refuses to go in their room because it's an older child, that if you have to sit outside the room and enforce that they're not coming out. And it's easier just to stick your head in the sand and just give in and just let him come out of his room, and just so you don't have to deal with sitting out him. But I guess he's been teaching us that it's not going to change any behaviors. And so you let the kids see that they're not going to get away with it. Even if you gotta feel like they're wasting like their whole day.
And is the discipline administered in a harsh way, or is it a loving way?
In a loving way.
What about you and your husband? Now, we haven't heard a whole lot from Dave. How has he walking beside the two of you and helping the two of you?
Just giving us advice on how we're to be on the same page and work as a united front and be a team. Not be good cop and bad cop.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Dave?
Yeah, just pretty much just trying to stay calm when the discipline comes to it, and the big battle for us is trying to get on the same page.
Uh-huh. So the two of you have been working together to be on the same page so that you can be more effective in your parenting then.
Yes.
Okay. Now, you also said you have financial needs. Can you tell us a little bit about the financial needs that you guys have and what has gotten you into this situation?
I was in an automobile accident. I haven't been without a paycheck since then. We've gotten some financial aid from people or some organizations. It's just getting kind of hard to make it.
Yeah. Do you have immediate financial needs?
No.
Yes.
Okay, so you have some. Okay. Do you anticipate that you're going to have more financial needs in the future?
Yes.
What would you like for people to know about this organization, about the American Family Crisis Ministry?
It has been compassionate toward us. We need to talk after business hours and just help us guys settle down and give us some advice there.
What about people that are thinking about supporting the organization financially? What would you like to say to them?
That this is a good organization. The money will be very well worth any money you can donate.
Jen, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Well, the organization's helped our family, and it's helped our kids, and it's helped bring some peace into our home. And it would benefit anybody that would utilize the help from this agency. People just reach out and ask for the help. This agency's person that's helping us is available whenever we need them, and bent over backwards to accommodate us, and have even given rides when they've needed a ride to a doctor's appointment, and it helped us a lot.
Have you seen God working through the ministry?
Yes.
Yes.
Obviously the bird has.
Yeah.
How have you seen God working through the ministry?
I know he's helped us just
Helping us to pray more together,
and
turn to God more.
trying to pray more on a more consistent basis.
Do you feel closer to God now?
Yes.
Okay. I want to thank you very much for doing this. Hopefully it'll make a difference in people's lives.